Hey friends, welcome to the At Home Fitness Garage Gym. This is At Home Fitness with Coach A, and it is Friday, September 25th. We're looking at day number 194 of our At Home Fitness programming series. The YouTube channel aims to bring you guys in gym quality coaching and workouts for your at-home and garage gym needs. Now, we hit our last two testing days on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. We're moving on to Friday's work, which, keep in mind, is a little bit of setback work, not necessarily as intense or as aggressive as some of the other days of the week, because tomorrow is Super Sucky Saturday. It's going to be a nasty one. So usually what we're looking at here is a component on the front end, strength, skill, something along those lines to work on something, and a 9-minute AMRAP. So let's see what we have for today. With our 194th day, the first piece here is going to be strength, and it is going to be 5 rounds. Now, quotes, ME-1 stands for our max effort minus 1 rep. So what I mean by that is you're going to do a set with the intent to do as many reps as you can, and once you get to that 1 rep where you're thinking, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this, 50-50, yeah, pretty comfortable, maybe it's 60-40, you're going to stop there. I don't want you to hit that failure rep. In fact, I want you to make sure you don't hit that failure rep. Now, the movement we're going to be doing today is a dumbbell bench press 1.5. That's going to be a 1.5 rep. So I'll demonstrate that in a second. You guys can see what that looks like. If you haven't done those before, it's going to be a little bit of an aggressive overload for the pecs, as we're going to do the half of the rep that mostly works the pecs twice per complete rep of the dumbbell bench press. Now, the second piece for today is going to be that 9-minute AMRAP I referenced earlier. We're looking at an easy peasy 5 burpees, 15 wall balls, and 30 Russian twists with the ball. Stick around if you guys want to see the demonstrations and modifications. Dumbbell bench press. All right, so we're looking at 1.5 reps here, which means we lower down under control. We press back up halfway under control, lower back down under control, and then a normal accelerated press out of the bottom position. Essentially what we're trying to do here is the part of the rep that works the pec and shoulders. We're trying to do that twice per rep. Therefore, we're trying to utilize those muscle groups more than we otherwise would as compared to the other muscle groups in function here, specifically the tricep. Versus one individual rep at a time. Remember, max effort minus 1 means if you get to the rep that you know you can finish, but you're not sure on the next one, we are stopping at that rep. All right, moving on to our 9-minute AMRAP. It starts with burpees. It's only 5, and they should be unbroken every single time. There is no reason to start with and end with less than 5 burpees. Now, even the dog can do a down dog, up dog. He forgets to push up, but you know, he doesn't really have the same function of his arms like we do. So, moving on to the wall balls, 15 reps. Again, unbroken, straight through these wall balls. It's only 15, and you're only coming off of 5 burpees. Focus on your breathing, stay calm, let that ball push you down into your squat, and work on returning that energy back to the wall, or in my case, the side of the garage roof. Once we finish our 15 unbroken here, we're going to head off to what is actually the worst part of this workout, which is going to be the Russian twist. Every tap counts, so this will be rep 1 and 2. This is where you can take your rest if you need your rest. This is going to be the highest breathing movement anyway. Butt down, feet up, knees can be bent or straight. If you can touch the wall or touch the floor on both sides without pain, by all means do so. If not, do not touch that ground, just rotate past the hips. Stay tuned for movement modifications. All right, guys, so let's go through our modifications for the 1.5 bench press and then our 9-minute AMRAP on the bench press. I want you to try and keep this as a horizontal best you guys can. All right, there's all kinds of different ways we can do this. If we need to do it single arm with a kettlebell or dumbbell. That's something we can obviously handle. I might even suggest putting that opposite arm out to the side to create some balance. If you guys have a set of rings or a TRX strap, I'm going to kind of do this at an odd angle because we're trying to get it on camera, but I want this to be a little flatter. I can still go through that normal half and then full range of motion on my press. If you don't have any of that stuff, you guys don't have bands that you can attach behind you, you can still obviously do this as a push-up. So on the toes, lower all the way down, come up half rep, down, push back up. Remember, the point of that tempo is control, 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 push, okay? If we could always do this on the knees, if you have to modify it down to the knees, control, 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 push, all right? In which case, if you guys are down on the ground in a push-up position, probably have some little more leniency in terms of how explosive you can be coming off the ground. Shoulders can obviously roll out a little bit since we're not set on a bench and trying to hold our shoulders in a good position. So, moving on to the workout. Only 5 burpees. Let's hit 5 burpees, even if the chest, shoulders, triceps are smoked from the lift. On the wall balls, my favorite wall ball modification is to grab super lightweight and do some thrusters. All right, keep in mind, this might even be a little heavy. 2 15-pound dumbbells, more than that 20-pound wall ball. I'm going to get something more in the lines of like 10 or 12-pound dumbbell to get that evened out. On the twist, if you guys need to do the twist without weight, that's fine. We can do the twist without weight. We can do the twist with 5-pound plates. We can do the twist with anything we need to take it down to, or if we have an issue in that seated position, we can always grab our ball and rotate side to side. Notice the feet are staying planted. The knees, the hips are mobilizing a little bit with the rotation. But the big thing here is I'm not going past a point that my knees and hips are going to allow me to rotate through and to, okay? Otherwise, we're just going to put a ton of rotational strain on the lower back.